All right, hello. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's live stream. We're back again. This is actually going to be the last live stream for a little while. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm getting confused on what day it is. This is our first live stream for a little while. We took most of the week off. Last week. That's a good thing, too, because we had a lot going on here in the house. But we're back. We're back here this time, and we're going to be back again on Thursday with another live stream. The theme for tonight's live stream is hurt, because it's songs about pain, heartbreak, illness, things like that that can pop up from time to time. I see that Joe Aiken is here. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you enjoy the show. I'm gonna start off with "Fixin' for a Broken Heart" tonight. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Walking down the street, bent in his sway, sweet nothings in your ear, and you'll follow everywhere he'll lead. Listening to him, try to convey. He says everything you want, but does he give you everything you need? You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Money, comfort, glory, acclaim, but there's more to life than being just another rich man's bride. A pawn on the board of his power game, just a passenger on a twisted roller coaster ride. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Do you know what you get between these old forgotten lines? Are you sure it's the truth? 'Cause the truth hurts sometimes. You're fixing for a broken heart. Broken promises will crumble into dust. I can see that he lights your spark, but you're fixing for a broken heart. You're sailing towards a perfect storm, the kind of wind that will blow your dreams away. Empty words sound nice for a start, but you're fixing for a broken heart. Yeah, you're fixing for a broken heart. Come on, let me fix your broken heart. All right, thanks again. That was Fixin' for a Broken Heart. Gonna roll right into the next song here. This is a heartbreak song. It's actually a song I wrote for a friend of mine who was going through a breakup. This is called It Was Never You. Did you ever really move on when she said goodbye? I can see you sitting home alone, the tears still flooding your eyes. 18 months, that's all it was, that you held her in your arms. The time was short, the love was young, but then she tore it all apart. And I know it's hard to face the truth. It was never you that she was longing for, she could never do. She needed something more. You can't believe it's true, but it was never you. 18 years they say is young to know exactly where you belong. She made her choices out of fear from what her daddy said was wrong. But she could never settle for what someone else thinks is right. She has to find out on her own. It took too long to realize, and I know it's hard to face the truth. It was never you that she was longing for, she could never do. She needed something more. You can't believe it's true, but it was never you. Oh, you're a good man, faithful, every morning like the sun. So why would she let everything just come undone? She grew up, she said you could never be the one. You can't believe it's true. Oh, it was never you that she was longing for, she could never do. She needed something more. You can't believe it's true, but it was never you. It was never you. Oh, it was never you. Never you. All right, thanks again. That was It Was Never You. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I see we have a couple of faces that joined us. Hello, Kat. Thanks very much for tuning in. And I also see that Twigs is here. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'm glad you liked the song. It's always good to hear that, especially when it's about my older stuff. The stuff that I put out back in 2016. The far long time of 2016. I like to think I've gotten better since then. So once again, the theme for tonight's stream is hurt. We're going to be singing songs that deal with the more painful side of life. Pain, heartbreak, illness, addiction. That's what these next two songs are about, addiction. And things of that nature. Sometimes we need to get this stuff out of Oh, good. My mom says I have gotten better. Thank you, Mom. All right. So once again, we're dealing with addiction for these next two songs. The first one is original. The second one is a cover. I won't go into too many details about this, but this song is about somebody that I know. This is called God and Whiskey. Pulls me aside in the darkness of night just to see what this love can bring. It's a magical tide through the dizzying slide of this dance of liquid stain. This pleasure and pain on the lowest of planes makes my slowing body sing. God and whiskey, come release me. Break the dam on this river in my chest, yeah. God and whiskey, come and kiss me. Hold me in your toxic caress. Walk through the halls and bump into the walls as the room spins round and round. I'm red to the face, can't remember the place where this kind of love was found. She takes my hand, I can barely stand, but I'm sure can kiss the ground. God and whiskey, come release me. Break the dam on this river in my chest, yeah. God and whiskey, come and kiss me. Hold me in your toxic caress. I answer the phone with a groan and a moan, and it slowly awakes my mind. It's barely disguised in my whispers and sighs. I just leave all sense behind. I walk through the door, then I fall to the floor, all for someone else to find. God and whiskey, come release me. Break the dam on this river in my chest, yeah. God and whiskey, come and kiss me. Hold me in your toxic caress. Just another day in this war of dismay, and it's where I most belong. I swear it's the end, but it's harder to mend. I still sing this drinking song. I hope and I pray, take this burden away, 'cause I know this ploy is wrong. God and whiskey, come release me. Break the dam on this river in my chest, yeah. That was God and Whiskey. And this is the other song that I have planned tonight about addiction. This is more metaphorical and less in your face, and it actually comes off as kind of a happy song until you find out what it's about and look a little closer at the lyrics. But this is by David Wilcox. This is called Eye of the Hurricane. Tank is full, the switch is on, night is warm, cops are gone, rocket bike is all her own, it's called a hurricane. She told me once it's quite a ride, it's shaped so there's this place inside where if you're moving you can hide, safe within the rain. She wants to run away, but there's nowhere that she can go, nowhere the pain won't come again. But she can hide, hide in the pouring rain. She rides the eye of the hurricane. Tell the truth, explain to me how you got this need for speed. She laughed and said it might just be the next best thing to love. Hope is gone, she confessed that when you lay your dreams to rest, you can get what's second best, but it's hard to get enough. She wants to run away, but there's nowhere that she can go, nowhere the pain won't come again. But she can hide, hide in the pouring rain. She rides the eye of the hurricane. We saw her ride so fast last night, racing by in a flash of light, riding quick. The street was dark, a shining truck she thought was parked and blocked her path, stopped her heart, but not the hurricane. She saw her chance to slip the trap, there was just the room to pass and back, but then it moved, closed the gap, she never felt the pain. She wants to run away, but there's nowhere that she can go, nowhere the pain won't come again. But she can hide, hide in the pouring rain. She rides the eye of the hurricane. She rides the eye of the hurricane. All right, so that was Eye of the Hurricane. My mom said I never knew. I'm guessing that's about the theme of the song. Yeah, it's really hidden in there. It's definitely less overt as God and Whiskey, for sure. But it is in there. David Wilcox used to describe at his concerts how the metaphor kind of fit into the whole aspect of that. All right, what did Mom say here? I could see it since you pointed it out. Yeah, Yeah, it's all there. It's just a matter of looking just a little bit closer at some of these tunes. I can't sleep tonight. There's 1,000 fireflies. Tomorrow fears it might. Glowing yellow stain my eyes. It occurs to me, more so than I wish to say, the pain of which I sing, built up longer than today. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. I work through the day. In the moment I ignore, I collect my pay, but I won't return for more. With my inner strife on this filter system too, I can't live my life at a wall I can't break through. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. When the moon is new, or the cover clouds my stay, that's when I must escape. There's only so much I can take. There is still an ember, a flicker of a flame that made it through the worst falls, the desert storm and rain. Tomorrow I will try again, but tonight here I lay. But I can't move tonight. All right, thanks again. That was Ember. That's a song about depression, and it's about my own depression that I've been dealing with for all my adult life. And if you notice in that song, I don't talk about like the source of that depression. That's because when I wrote it, I didn't really have a grasp on what it was, and I think I'm only just now beginning to get a grasp of it, and that's with the help of both therapy and songwriting. Sometimes people need both. You know, it drives me nuts when people say, I got into music because it's cheaper than therapy. My first thought is, you've never been depressed enough to need both. And that's me. Nonetheless, the song is what it is. It's off of my most recent EP called Breathe. Let's see, I think I saw Twigs say something. Yes, he did. Going back to Eye of the Hurricane, he said he got to work with David Wilcox in 2002. That's really cool. I got to be part of a songwriting workshop that he did, actually not too far away from here. It's up in Rhinebeck, New York. He does it every year. It's a class that he does called Songwriting from the Heart over at the Omega Institute. I got to go one year. I don't remember if it was 2013 or 14. And I think it was one of those years. It was before I got involved with Ellis Paul and his songwriting retreat. I took a chance on this one first, and I really enjoyed it. He's a pretty nifty teacher. He's one of those guys where you don't write anything down because you don't really need to. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be like absorbed into your being in itself. And I learned a lot from that retreat. I learned an interesting way to write songs. At that retreat, I had finished a song that I had been working on for a long time. So I do have him to thank for it. Very nice person. Yes, he is. Yes, he is a very nice person. Kind of eccentric, too. You know, the way he behaves on stage is exactly who he is in person. It's cool. He's an interesting guy, for sure. All right. Give me a second here. Oh, shoot. I need to mute for 2 seconds. I'm sorry about this. Okay, there we go. Sometimes when I bump into this microphone, it kind of starts staticking a little bit and going off, and I gotta get it back to where it was. So I apologize for that. I'm gonna move on and play an old classic for you. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision that was planted in my brain still remains within the sounds of silence. In restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone, neath the halo of a street lamp. I turned my collar to the cold and damp, when my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light, split the night and touched the sounds of silence. And in the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more, people talking without speaking, writing songs that voices never share, but no one dare disturb the sounds of silence. Fool said I, you do not know. Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops, fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made, and the sign flashed out its warning in the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words of the prophets are written on the subway walls, the tenement halls, whispered in the sound of silence. All right. That is a song I absolutely love to play. I always have. That was Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. And it really is a classic. I really do love that song so much. You know, I always, I'm not entirely sure what exactly that song is about, but I always used to think, I always had the thought that it was about some aspect of degradation of a friendlier society. That's the vibe I've always got from it. And if you've ever heard the version by the metal band Disturbed that they did, I highly recommend giving it a listen if you haven't. But I think that really like drives it home, that kind of way. And this next song is about that a little bit. It's more of a trust in the wrong person kind of song, or the wrong people, I should say. Because this song has some societal aspects to it as well. This is called I Saw My Child. I saw my child in a clearing in the rain, so clear and yet so dark. Despite the storm that creeps from the distance, he flies like a meadowlark. The eagle soars, the thunder roars. I saw my child as innocence blinds him. Lightning takes its mark. I saw my child as he willingly fell in the arms of a docile beast. A gentle smile betrays the hunger, and sharpened swords on his teeth. Generations poor have let this monster roar. I saw my child as it woke from its slumber into his his flesh it sings. I saw my child as he raised his hand, asking for peace and for love. The guard, he laughs and orders his men to stone, to shame and to shove. Broken and resigned, he gets back in line. I see my child as he dies to a shell, and I weep from heaven above. I see my child as he dies to a shell, and I weep from heaven above. So that was I Saw My Child. That's another newer song. That's a song I'm planning on putting on my next album, which I'm currently working on. This next song is a dialogue song. It's sung from the point of two people, two lifestyles, and two generations. And I want to put this song out for my dad, who just got out of the hospital with an illness that really affected him a lot. And I don't feel this way about my own dad. This is Cat Stevens. It's Father and Son. It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. Take your time, think a lot, think of everything you got. Well, you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. How can I try to explain? When I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. not time to make a change. Just sit down, take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. All the times that I've cried, keeping all the things I knew inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore it. If they were right, I'd agree, but it's them they know, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. Thanks again. That was Father and Son. And thank you, Twigs, for everything. And Daddy's better. He is better now. He is home. He is resting comfortably, as opposed to resting not so comfortably in a hospital bed. But he's good. He's okay now. And you've been tending to your dad. Well, that's another situation. That my dad is fortunate to have good health, not the best health, but the health. He has good health. He's still very self-sufficient. And I hope we have enough time with him for, at least for me, to learn how to do all the stuff around the house that he does. I don't need that. Not for this next song. I'm going to flip the next two songs that I have in the set because I realize that they have that they go a little better together. Go a little bit together when they're backwards. And what is that? At 86, your dad's 86. Wow, that is a good time to. That is good that he has good health at that age. My grandmother is 86, and she still has her health as well. It's always good to see when they're able to. But these next two songs have to do with the issue of kind of being blind to the help that you have. They're both original songs, written 5 years apart. The first one is fairly new, and it's about looking for that help in whatever it is one might be going through. This is called My Rescuer. It either flies through like a truck without headlights, or toll booths meddle with the flow. The endless highway flies through mountains, falls, and deserts to where I don't even know. Where's my rescuer to guide me home? I breathe the smoke in as the bullets fly above me, fired from far enough away. I try to sleep, the battle rages on against me. Here I cannot stay. to save the day. Their cries of hatred for the solitude I treasure leads a fire to be born. Hatred burns a spark and silos fuel explosions, but love is safe and warm. Where's my rescuer to calm the storm? So that was My Rescuer. And this next song connects to that in a pretty decent way. It has to do with that theme of looking for help and not being able to find it. But this comes from the other point of view. This comes from the point of view of the person who can help you and is willing to help you, but the other person is just not able to see it. This is called Let Me In. Hi, Teresa, how are you? You're a loner. You set yourself apart from the world and locked yourself away. Ever since he took away your life, your girl, in solitude you stay. He moved out, and she followed not too far behind, shattering your heart. I saw it all from a distance. I hope you don't mind, but she was wrong from the start. I love you, I need you, and I think you need me too. I can show you what love's supposed to be. No more tricks, no more games. I'll be yours and I won't forget your name. Just let me in. Years ago, had me in the pit of your heart, and you didn't see your chance. We met eyes, and your voice pierced into me like a dart, and I melted in your glance. I love you, think you need me to. Let me in, and I will set you free. I can show you what love's supposed to be. No more tricks, no more games. I'll be yours and I won't forget your name. Just let me. I've been here the whole time, lingering in your shadow, hoping you will notice me. I'm the one you're looking for, standing right in front of you. Open your eyes and see. Let me in, and I will set you free. I can show you what love's supposed to be. No more tricks, no more games. I'll be yours and I won't forget your name. Just let me in, and I will set you free. I can show you what love's supposed to be. No more tricks, no more games. I'll be yours and I won't forget your name. Just let me in. Just let me in. Let me in, let me in. I am yours and I won't forget your name. Just let me in. All right, thanks again. That was Let Me In. That's off my first album. And now I'm going to sing for you a Madonna song. And if I had a nickel for every time I've ever said that, I would have a quarter. But I do like this song. It's one of her softer tunes, and I think it's very well written. I did a cover of this song on my YouTube channel. It's actually one of my most popular videos. Okay. And I'll play 3 more songs for you tonight before we call it. Thanks again very much, everybody, for tuning in and sticking around. It's always great to have company for these streams. Okay. The song is called Live to Tell. I have a tale to tell. Sometimes it gets so hard to hide it well. I was not ready for the fall, too blind to see the writing on the wall, and can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it'll burn inside of me. I know where beauty lives. I have seen it once. I know the warmth she gives, the light that you could never see. It shines inside you. Can't take that from me. I've learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it'll burn inside of me. The truth is never far behind. You've kept it hidden well. If I live to tell the secret I knew then, will I ever have the chance again? If I ran away, I'd never have the strength to go very far. How would they hear the beating of my heart? Will it grow cold, the secret that I hide? Will I grow? How will they hear? When will they learn? How will they know? A man can tell 1,000 lies. I've learned my lesson well. Hope I live to tell the secret I have learned. Till then, it'll burn inside of me. The truth is never far behind. You kept it hidden well. If I live to tell the secret I knew then, will I ever have the chance again? All right. Well, thanks again. That was Live to Tell by Madonna. And I'm going to do 2 more songs for you, then call it a night. Thanks again. And I do want to say, after the week that my family and I had, you're probably wondering why on earth I would choose to do a set of all songs about pain in some way or another. And the answer is because that's kind of what I need right now. I need, Richard Shindell once said, the sadder the song, the happier I am. And there is an element of truth to that, including in my own life and with things that we had to deal with. And worries about what was going to happen, if anything, So, sad songs are not, songs about this kind of stuff, they're not written for no reason. It's about getting those emotions out that you're supposed to take out. And that's the reason why I wrote this song. And it is a really great feeling to get negative emotions out through song and coming back into yourself after you're done, kind of refreshed. It can't all be happy songs all the time. Sometimes you need a little bit of a reminder of that pain and find a healthy way to get it out of you. So that's why I did this. The other reason is because I set up these themes a couple weeks in advance and I didn't anticipate what was going on. But whichever reason, I'm very proud of tonight's show, and I'm glad you could be with me tonight. being eaten alive by the pain inside your heart. There can't be that much room if you've hidden it from the start. You stored it away so you never have to see it again. You lock the door and you swallow the key and you think that this is the end. But now it's so full, the hinges are breaking. You started so strong, but your will is shaking. I tell you what you gotta do. Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up the door and set the pain free. If the love of your life backs up for someone new, just sing a song to their memory whenever it makes you blue. When the world is hurting and the burden is too strong, make up a happy melody and the world will sing along. 'Cause letting it go will save you the pain of keeping it in and locking it away. I think you know what you gotta do. Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man, but you need to be. Open up the door and set the pain free. Everyone's got a song to sing, but don't wait around till the bells start to ring. There is no better time than now. Sing it now. Look inside your heart. Where did all that joy come from? There was nothing but pain in there. Is this what it has become? See, the words that you say is the pain coming out, and the joy coming in is the notes that you shout. You're whole again, so what are you gonna do? Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Sing a song, sing it loud, at the top of your lungs, ahead of the crowd. And if you're out of key, it don't matter to the man that you need to be. Open up your heart, set the pain free. Set the pain free. All right, thanks again. I'm going to do one more. Thank you all so much for coming out tonight. It's always great. And I hope to that those of you who are local are dealing with the heat in a good and healthy way, and or the rain. You know, they both count. Thunderstorms, that's what we've been getting around here. The high was 90. I was outside mowing the lawn earlier today, and that seat gets pretty hot. But nonetheless, hope you guys are doing well. You know, hope that you continue to be well as time goes forward. And for those of you who are new here, thank you so much for joining us. It's always great to have new people join us for these live streams. My name is Kyle Hancherek. I come to you from Warwick, New York. And thanks very much for coming out. If you're interested in what I'm doing and want to spread the word, then please leave a like on this video and share it with those that you know. If you want to become in the loop of what I do, you can join my mailing list at kylehancherek.com/mailing-list. If you're interested in financial support, you can join my Patreon page, patreon.com/kylehancherek. It's a monthly subscription. I post new songs and art over there. I'm actually going to be dumping a whole bunch of art onto Patreon over the next couple of months, actually. So I hope you can join me for that. Or if you want to leave a one-time donation, you can go to my PayPal page, paypal.me/kylehancherek. Anything that you can do to help support the show is appreciated. It's always great to have you on board with me as I continue my musical journey. So I'll close out with this song. This is How You Say Goodbye. Thanks again very, very much for coming out, everybody. Our next live stream is going to be on Thursday, and it's going to be all love songs, so it's not going to be all depressing next time. So, but thank you very much for coming out, and I'll see you all on Thursday. The bases are loaded. I bow down to the floor. A single shot on this green plot is all I'm asking for. September is faded, no room for wanting more. My sad goodbye that's spoken through the stadium ensures. The temple is floating, the cheers sound much too good. Backyard sales of tallest tales is far too understood. I'm taking my chances with a slightly crooked grin and a fire in my eyes in a timely telling sin. If the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, a swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. So many moments, but none to save the day. I never had that chance, but that's the price I had to pay. But now I am grounded. Fans ignite the flame, and the lightning says straight road ahead to glory and to fame. When the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, this face looks better than a morning glory bloom, but I've struck out way more times you can fit in this old room. But as I turn to leave, I'll find a strength I'll never tell. So I'm climbing up the down escalator for one last kiss farewell. And the pitch comes in over the plate, just the right speed and perfectly straight, swing of the bat and it cracks and the crowd goes wild. It's a long line drive to dead center field. It's over the wall and the legacy's sealed. That, my friends, is how you say goodbye. Oh, and that, my friends, is how I say goodbye. Thanks again so much. It's always great for you to join us for tonight's, for these live streams. Once again, we're going to be back again on Thursday. the 10th, for the theme Matters of the Heart. It's going to be love songs, few heartbreak songs, but not nearly as many as we had painful songs tonight. But we will be there, and I hope that you can join us as well. It's always great to see you. Thanks very much, Teresa. It's always great to have you on board, and thank you to Kat as well, my sister Kat, coming to us from Buffalo, New York. Thank you so much thank you very much for joining us tonight. Need the PayPal address again? Sure, just give me a second. I'll pull it up on the screen here. Here we are, paypal.me/Kyle Hancherek. And thank you so much, Teresa, again, for joining us. And it's always great to see you. You're able to join me on a night like tonight. I do have an in-person show coming up if you're in my area. We're going to be, Ronnie and I, my singing partner, Ronnie Caggiano, we do cover sets together. We're going to be playing at Penning's Cidery in Warwick, New York, from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock on Saturday. So I hope you can join us for that. If you're not in the area, then I look forward to seeing you on another live stream maybe. It's always great to have you with us. And thanks one last time for joining us tonight. I will see all of you on Thursday. Thank you so much. Peace and love, you guys. See you soon.